7-7 portal. Hello everybody, welcome back to Healing with Love. We have what we call the 7-7 portal. Today is July 7th, and we are going to be discussing what is coming through this portal. We're going to be doing channeled messages, we're going to be doing music cards, the usual. I'm super excited because it's beyond the halfway point of the year, but from 7-7 to 11-11, it's very powerful energy. You guys know what a big of a fan I am of the 8-8 portal. But as we know, the energy starts shifting from 7-7. So we're going to discuss the number 7 and the energy that moves us into the 8 energy. So stick around, here we go. I've been having technical difficulties, so maybe you guys might have been having technical difficulties. I was trying to record on YouTube, it wouldn't go live. I tried going on Instagram, it was having issues. I finally started recording on my phone. I was going to just upload it, and I was talking for about 30 minutes there doing the reading, and then I looked up and realized it wasn't even recording. So you guys missed Frankie's intro. Frankie came in to say hi, etc. But we will not let that stop us. So there's always things that try to stop you sometimes, right? So we are going to begin. We have got the 7-7 portal. The 7 represents spirituality, truth, introspection. It represents mystery. It represents trust, having faith. It is the faith seeker. It is the truth seeker, right? On the negative aspect of it, so if you're seeing 7-7 a lot, on the negative aspect is because you're not being authentic or you're not being true to who you are. Possibly it's like, what are you lying about? Lying to yourself about, lying to others about. It can also be you're not trusting the universe, trusting yourself. It could be that you need quiet time and you're not allowing yourself that introspective quiet time. And I'm just realizing right now that my eyes look like, it's this ring light that I'm using, but I look like the Incredible Hulk. It's my sister, she passed away. It's going to be a year on the 29th this month. So I wanted to use that in her honor, these little hearts. So yeah, let's continue. 7-7. So on the positive of 7, 7 is, if you are on the positive side of seeing 7-7, you are being authentically you. The universe is applauding that. You are being your authentic self. You are being truthful to you and others. You are being very introspective and learning from past mistakes, right? When we're introspective, we're trying to see where can we change? Where do we need to learn and grow? You are trusting others. You are trusting the universe, right? So 7 is a very powerful number. I mean, today is a Sunday, which is a 7 days of the week. And it's 7 chakra, well, main chakras, right? The crown chakra, the 7th chakra. So it is very spiritual. It is very mysterious. It is very telepathic. I always, whenever I see the number 7 in any sense, like 17, 7-7, 7-1-7, it represents telepathy to me. So strong telepathic soul connections. So very powerful energy. 7 plus 7 is 14, which is number 5. So that is freedom, travel. So I'm seeing somebody traveling during the 7-7 portal. And I saw traveling a lot. So I'm seeing somebody traveling this month. And 7-7 plus the 8 universal year is 22. And 22 is the master builder. My throat is getting real scratchy. Okay, it is the master builder. It is manifestation, manifesting things into reality, right? So, and I just realized that my screen is not, I'm over this. I'm over my screen mirroring. Okay, so, and it's also about partnerships, right? So spiritual partnerships. So I'm seeing somebody having spiritual partnerships coming in. Yeah, so it's a very powerful portal, moving into the 8 portal. So it's almost like the calm before the storm. So usually the 7 energy is very calm, very like introspective, it's quiet. And then when we move into the 8 energy, it's very powerful, very loud. So definitely a time for introspection. You know, this is a time for healing. It's spiritual, anything spiritually. So like if you want to go to a retreat, you want to have a sound bath, you want to go to a beach, and really like have some sort of meditative, a retreat out in nature, the mountains, etc. This is the time for it. It's a time for introspection. So we're going to get into, there was a couple things that I wanted to talk about. So we're going to talk about astrology, the Mars-Uranus algol conjunction. I'm not going to really get too much into the astrology, but I wanted to talk about that specifically because I have been getting a lot of transformation energy, but a lot of like tower moment energy. And the thing with tower moments, if you're wanting to grow, like it depends on, there's two people that like, when we talk about tower moments, there's the person that sees it as an opportunity for like, yes, the tower must crumble so things can be built on top of it. Yes, oh my God, so something sturdier can be built. Then there's the, oh no, my tower's crumbling, everything's falling apart. There's those two energies. Which one are you, right? So we were talking about Moldavite. So I literally made a video about Moldavite. It's been popping up. I went to the Integratron in Landers, California. If you've never heard of it, I highly recommend a little Google search. And it's a very powerful building that, it used to have like a Tesla coil in the center, and it was like this energy thing. And they do sound baths there. And I brought my Moldavite there. And they always say like Moldavite it's going to shake things up. And it really did. It really did shake things up. It can be a very harsh, it's not like a coddling energy, right? It's I'm shaking this up because you need it to be shook up. Like, well, this is the snow globe and things need to be shook up, I'm hearing. So very transformative energy with the spiritual awakening. It is a very transformative energy, right? Because transformation, without it, we don't grow. And so 1010, I've been seeing the number 1010, right? So we've got the Mars and algol. That's already transformation. That's already like, tower moment thing. But not in a negative sense. I'm seeing it more of like things finally arranging, like things being moved away so things could come in. And so 1010 is the phoenix rising from the ashes, because I keep seeing 1010. So the 1010 represents that. It's like the endings of something. So I'm seeing things leaving your life that no longer serve you, and new highly ascended versions of those things coming in. I was also seeing exes for some people out there. So if there's like an ex-friend or an ex-relationship or like an ex-boss, I don't know, somebody from your past that you don't talk to anymore, they're coming back. And I always say, if they came back in a higher vibrational form than who they were before, yes, you can allow them in. It's your choice. But if they come back in and it's the same energy as before, that's karma. Karma coming back around to see if you've learned your lesson. Now, are we going to repeat this again, or what are we doing? So it's up to you to decide, is this person changed, or are they still in that karma, right? Okay. And then, so we're going to talk about the next number. Woo, this one was weird because it's 1212. If you guys know what 1212, I'm thinking 1212, microphone check. But I'm also seeing it as 12 is 3 and 3. And last night at 12:12 in the morning, it sounded like it was a, what do you call it? Like a frame, one of the frames on the wall, with the glass and stuff, like a photo frame. It sounded like it fell. Literally, it sounded like it fell right next to me. So I thought, oh, it's one of the frames, and I'll just clean it up in the morning, whatever. I kind of was just sitting there like, oh, like how did that fall? And I assumed it was the frame that was by the door. And when I woke up this morning, there was no frame on the floor. There was nothing on no frame had fallen. So it was like something jarred me awake at 12:12. So 12 and 3:3, that's enlightenment. That's communication. That is like, what are you? You are enlightened. You have enough knowledge and information in you. You've tapped into source. You are tapped in, and you have been bestowed information and knowledge and wisdom from the universe. Whether you want to teach it to others or keep it to yourself, that's on you, right? But but I'm seeing a spiritual leader and partnership, 12-12. So 1 is independence, it's leadership, it's a new beginning, and 2 is a partnership, patience. So I'm seeing a new partnership coming in for somebody, and it's an enlightened partnership because we got 3-3. So a new enlightened partnership coming through. Now this could be a relationship, this could be a business partnership, this could be a creative partnership, this could be what else? Yeah, any kind of partnership. Really, a new friendship. It doesn't, however you see it. So very powerful. So once again, and we're gonna go back to that Moldavite energy, because that Moldavite has been popping up a lot, and I just posted a video about it, and it is a very powerful energy, transformative. It takes out of your life what no longer serves you. And mostly it's things like material possessions, things like that, because we have to realize that we can't take it with us. So when our main force or focus on this earth is material gain or material experiences or, things like that, lower chakra energy, we can't take that stuff with us. So mainly we came to earth to shop, buy, work, etc. There's no evolution or growth in that. So that's coming through. Moldavite, here to shake things up and let things go that no longer serve you, right? So then we have, so we're going to get into the songs now. And I'm seeing a lot of crown chakra stuff. So since, 7-7 portal, crown chakra, a lot of inner knowing is happening, like just knowing things and, sharing what you know, because 7-7 is the master teacher of spirituality. So sharing what you know, even if it's just to one person, right? That one person is like planting a seed, and they share it with another person, and then they share it with another person, and yeah. So let's get to the songs. And we only have 7 songs today, nothing much, nothing more. So 11-11, we had Let Go by Frou Frou. There's beauty in the breakdown. That's coming up a lot. Transformation, breakthrough, breakdown, like we have this thing, right? And there's a beauty in it, because in that, like I always say, from chaos comes the clarity. From those breakdowns comes lucidity. These moments of like, wow, thankfully, in my life, I've left things that didn't work for me. But as you get older, you realize, well, it's your decision, it's your choice. You could still learn and grow even in an environment that can stifle you. It just means that that's an extra layer of challenge of what you're trying to grow. But letting go of what no longer serves you, letting go of people, relationships, friends, that's been a big one. So letting go of friends, right, that are not aligned with who you are, friends that are not on your frequency, on your spiritual level, right? Because sometimes, we keep people in our lives because we don't want to rock the boat, or they're a friend of a friend, so I got to stay friends with them. Or there's reasons and excuses we give ourselves for being friends with particular people, right? Sometimes people think, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And I think that's a bunch of baloney, because that's not living authentically. You're not friends with that person for an authentic reason. So why are you in a relationship with somebody who treats you badly, or who doesn't have the same values as you, or who, and I know there's unconditional love, right? But there's also realizing what is for you and what isn't for you. Okay, so that was at 111, a new beginning. So let go of people that are no longer serving you. Let go of people that are not doing your soul good. 111. And it's also starting something new creatively. So if there's something creative that you've been starting, or that you've wanted to start, if you had a creative idea, maybe an invention, I keep getting like inventive, something that original that nobody's seen before. Okay. The next song, number 2, was Everybody's Got a Hungry Heart by Bruce Springsteen. Hungry heart. Our heart is longing for a connection, like a soul connection. Our heart is longing for somebody that's like, that that soul connection, right? That like, oh, I love this person. I love being around this person. Like being with this person lifts me up. Like our soul is longing for those kind of connections, not connections that when we leave them, we're angry or we're frustrated, right? And what I really love about that song is in the soundtrack to Warm Bodies. I think I've recommended this movie many times. If you're not into zombies, I don't recommend it. But the premise of Warm Bodies is there's zombies in the world, and then there's the one woke person who's awake, and that person, love awakens them on a profound level, and they in turn share their story and that love to another person, and it wakes them up, and then that person shares the story with that person, it wakes them up, and it's like what is that called? I can't even think of it when it just goes, it reverberates, and next thing you know, your story or your idea or your creation or whatever it is, your love has woken millions of people in the world. So people are waking up every day, and what's waking them up is in their heart. Love is awakening people. Yeah, I know we're like, well, conspiracy theories and all this stuff, but yeah, but a lot of those things are not true, and they take us away because now we're not trusting. So now our root chakra is getting shaken up. So it starts at the root chakra with conspiracy theories and all of this stuff because you want to find the truth, but it also stops us from trusting because now we don't trust anything that we hear, see, nothing, we don't trust anything. We become paranoid. So we have to really work on our root chakra. Okay, hungry heart, and our heart chakra, right? Letting go of any grief, letting go of any guilt or shame or anything that we're holding on to, grudges, letting it go. Where are we at? Actually, where did my pen go? Okay, it is gone. Anyway, so that was 1, 2. So we're going to number 3. If You're Going Through Hell, Keep Going by Rodney Atkins. And that very much goes with the multivite and the spiritual awakening, and what I always talk about when people are having a spiritual awakening. If you're going through hell, keep going. Don't stop there, right? Don't stop in hell because it's scary. It's hard. It's difficult. So keep going through it. Let the courage come through and push you through that fear, right? Because it can't harm you. Nothing in hell can harm you. It's just a state of mind, a state of being. These devils, these whatever inventions that man made, they are not real. We made them real with our thoughts. Okay, if you're going through hell, keep going. And I love this because the next song, number 4, was Beautiful Mess by Diamond Rio. And like a diamond, what is a diamond? A diamond has to go through a tremendous amount of pressure and fire in the volcano in order for it to transform. A diamond has to go through hell and keep going to shoot out of the volcano and become a diamond, right? So you're like a diamond. You have been put through the ringer, and now you're coming out the other side. And it was 18 on the clock. Okay. And a diamond, the crown chakra, once again, the diamond is the crystal for the crown chakra. It amplifies energy, kind of like the Integratron. That place amplifies energy. So I went in there with the moldavite and amplified things, and then next thing you know, it was just a weird experience. Number 5, Paris by Friendly Fires. And so I actually wanted to mix together 2 songs because they were like, to me, like the same message. So we had Paris by Friendly Fires, the Airplane remix. And then we had Bullet in the Head by Rage Against the Machine. So we had Friendly Fire and Bullet in the Head. I feel like that's got something, because I wanted a collective message, and I feel like what's happening in the Middle East, it's like it's on our brains collectively. As much as we try to ignore it because we want to go about our day, it is something that affects us on a subconscious level. It affects our hearts, it affects our mind. It is tragic, and it's popping up. And so something about Paris as well. I'm seeing somebody traveling to Europe this month. Okay, so we're gonna move to number 5. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 5. So number 6, we have Long Black Train by Daywind. This is, all the songs pretty much were the same, kind of like this dark time coming, and there's people that are trying to kind of take you off your path, take you off your journey, so to speak, right? Your evolution. Like, they lower your vibration being around them. And so that's what the Long Black Train is about. And, you know, and it talks about people that are, you know, addiction, and, you know, they're lying, they're cheating, they're thieving. And they don't realize that this long black train is going to come and take them away. So I'm almost seeing the separation of like earths. That's been popping up a lot. The separation of earths, like the 5D to the 4D. We've always discussed that. It's not an event that, like, how we all think this is happening. It's already happened. It's already exists. And sometimes we as humans can go from being in 3D and 5D, and we experience it and we see it around us, whether it's in colors and things around us and the way we feel, and animals, and, you know, almost feeling like if you're out in nature, you feel like Snow White, nothing feels real. That's that 5D energy. Long Black Train. Number 7 was More by Lubalin and Apache. And that talks about, I'm seeing somebody go viral, and they're not going viral for their usual, it's almost like their work mixed with something funny. So I'm seeing somebody going viral with like their creativity or whatever they've created that makes people laugh. So I'm seeing somebody with like something funny. They're getting famous at something that they're really good at, but they mixed it with something else. I'm seeing like the merging of two things. So it's not just like music and humor, like something like that, music and art, or something like the two things, right? And I'm seeing like the universe saying more, like give more, like we want to see more of that. We want to see more of that side of you. So, and then I was done at 7, but then as I was putting everything away, Katy Perry starts playing Roar, and I was going to use that for one of the things that I posted today. I posted I made a video about fear and asking for help, and having the courage to ask for help, like knowing when to ask for help and not being afraid, because hyper vigilance, hyper independence, that's all a trauma response. We are here on this earth to help each other. I help you, you help me. And so when we're afraid to ask for help, we're afraid of being judged, so we don't ask for help. Or we were taught that we shouldn't ask for help. That's bad teaching. So the song that I was going to use was Katy Perry's Roar, but then I was like, I don't want to use Katy Perry. But then next thing you know, she popped through anyway. It was like the song was meant to come out. So Katy Perry Roar, which is the lion, louder than the lion, 'cause I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. So, I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath. Scared to rock the boat and make a mess, so I went quietly, something. I guess I had a breaking point, something you pushed me through to my breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for anything. You held me down, but I got up already. Something off the dust. I don't know the lyrics. So it's something like that. So now I've got the eye of the tiger, the fighter. Like now I'm strong. I'm courageous. Now I'm able to do these things because I know that when I do these things, the universe rewards me. Which, you know, yeah. And I'm seeing the Lion's Gate. So something happening between now and the Lion's Gate. So a Lion's Gate is 8/8 portal. What is up with this hair? 8/8 portal. So yeah, very powerful time from now until the 8/8 portal. Okay, so we are going to get to the cards. We are at 24 minutes and 31 seconds. So I just want, you know, I don't usually use my numerology cards, but I found them and I want to see what pops up. So here we go. down. I wonder if I can get this to look down. I was gonna try to get you to see the cards, but I guess I'm just gonna kind of like, you can see right here. Okay, so here we go. Now it's 25:45. Pulling messages of love, light, and truth. What do we need to hear? What is coming through this portal? What does the collective need to hear today? Oh my God, 55, adventure. So I posted today 10:10, and my phone was at 55%, and I was gonna put the 55 on there, but I just didn't. But 55, 5 plus 5 is 10. There it is again. So I am seeing somebody traveling. Somebody's gonna be traveling. And it's 5 is sometimes can represent challenges. I try not to like let that be the end all be all, but 5 represents magic. It represents transformation, and with the 10, that's the phoenix rising from the ashes. So I'm seeing somebody traveling from Arizona or to Arizona. I'm seeing the throat chakra communicating where you want to go. I'm seeing somebody traveling, and I'm seeing somebody having like a magical experience or a magical adventure. But I'm also seeing like maybe somebody's going to be traveling, you could have challenges with that travel, but if you just stay positive, you can transform that challenge into something magical. Oh, hi. Come on in. Oh, hi. Come on in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, come here. Come here, rascal. Look who's back. Who came to see us? Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's my baby girl. Oh, it's my baby. Yeah, do you miss Mama? Oh, it's Frankie. Say hi, everybody. It's me, Frankie. Okay, here you go. You want to sit right here? So you're going to do the cards today. Or you want to sit right here? Okay, sit right there. Hi, Frankie. She's so cute. Let me close this door. Okay, here we go. We are going to continue. There we go. Hi, Frankie. Oh, she's a good little rascal. You want to come sit on my lap? Come here, rascal. There she is. You want to sit right here? Okay, so I'm seeing somebody going on some sort of adventure. This is the throat chakra. So I'm also feeling like it could be a spiritual adventure. It could be like any type of adventure, something adventurous. All right, let's see. Deep freeze, 26. OMG, guys. A lion. So a Leo, a lion, the lion's gateway. Number 26, and it's the number 8 again. So definitely seeing the 8th or August. 26, deep freeze. Everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. Yes. So I was talking to you guys about the 7 being introspection, the quiet before the storm, because I'm seeing like the month of August being very busy for some reason. So I'm seeing like taking this July to kind of just recollect, to think, to like just, you know, introspection, right? That's why I keep saying like a spiritual retreat, going to the beach, just kind of like having quiet time, going to a coffee shop, something like that, a crystal shop. So I really love this card because things are not ready to bloom yet, right? It's called a pregnant pause, gestation. This is not a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity right now. And that's what I said earlier with the beginning about 7 being a very like self-care month, very introspective month for everybody. But I really like the reverse. It didn't pop out reverse, but I want to read this real quick. Nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try, push, manipulate, or cajole it. Life wants you to take a break. You need to do this now. So like take a hiatus. Lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. So I'm seeing something. Sit down, Mama. Good girl. So this is just really, like, if you look at it, it's like very icy, almost like Antarctica energy. And so I'm seeing 2 partnerships, and I'm seeing love. So definitely seeing some sort of love connection, but like, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be like somebody like meeting a friend. It's like, oh, we really have this like soul bond, soul connection. It could be with like somebody who's a Leo, or somebody you meet during, when is it late July? Late July is Leo, right? Used to bite my tongue and hold my breath. Oh no. And Frankie's a lion. She's a Shih Tzu, and Shih Tzus are the lion dogs because they got the mane. Oh, Mama, you a Shih Tzu? Are you a Shih Tzu? A Shih Tzu not? What does the collective need to hear today? Only messages of light, love, light, and truth. Here we go. Oh my goodness. I've been getting Divine Portia for a while. So a Porsche, Divine Porsche. Every time I use these cards, this card pops out, no matter how many times I shuffle it, no matter what. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. And I was talking about that, like lessons. If it ain't a lesson, if it's not a lesson, it's a blessing. And if it's not a blessing, it's a lesson, right? So I was talking about how everybody we meet, I posted something about everybody we meet is our teacher, right? Whether they teach us to love, or they teach us not to hate, or they teach us, you know, it's something they're teaching us how not to be. And we say thank you and we grow. But I really love that there's all the purple there, the crown chakra energy. So a lot of crown chakra energy coming through. I'm feeling this really high vibe energy. I don't, if it's just today, but today I woke up feeling very high vibe, very wanting to do this, very like, I missed it, you know? This powerful goddess, blah, 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 blah. Right now, a call for justice is being brought into your space. Even if this means you will lose out, there really is no loss in the highest state of truth. Act from the heart, see the other person's point of view, and surrender your pride so that you are coming from a loving space. If you've made choices that weren't for the highest good, admit it. Through this honesty, you are releasing any karmic bonds or anchors of fear from your energy. Take the time to learn from the situation, and if you are involved in any legal issues, know that Lady Portia and the angels of justice are gathering round to honor everyone involved. So, if I'm not mistaken, she's the twin flame of Saint Germain, and Saint Germain is the violet flame. If you have never heard of the violet flame, whenever you do a meditation, I always recommend surrounding yourself in the violet flame because it cleanses anything that no longer serves us out of us, and it fills us with this high vibrational light energy. Together, these twin flames can work as overseers of legal situations. And she helps you to do what is right morally and spiritually for your soul's growth. Okay, very beautiful. I want to do another one of these. She's the cutest girl in town, isn't she? Little rascal. Hope. Oh, I love this. Look how beautiful that card is. It's a stark difference in color. Like we've got this one, right? Look how, I don't know if it's just me because of these lights that are up here. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. And I really love how she's got the beautiful lotus between her hands. It's almost like she gave it its energy and it bloomed. So you giving of your energy to others and them blooming as well. And so 7 in numerology is hope. It is faith. It is truth. So the fact that we pulled both the 2 cards that represent the number 7 is very powerful, I think. I mean, some people might say, this is the one thing that I've learned from my TikTok experience. Because I've never experienced this on YouTube. I've never had rude comments or, you know, things like that. Maybe like once or twice in like my 7 years of doing this. It's been a very respectful time for me on YouTube. However, and on Instagram. However, on TikTok, everybody, you will meet people that are just kindergarten babies of soul. And you have to like see compassion and have compassion for them because they're not they don't get it. That, you know, they will one day, but right now they are not in that space to understand any of the stuff that I discuss here. And I have to just allow that. So if you're coming across people that are just baby souls, just have compassion for them. It's not your responsibility to teach them. It's not your responsibility to anything. That's their responsibility to learn and grow. So Hope is the angel who is dedicated to promoting the idea that we on earth are loved, cherished, and supported by the kingdom of heaven. So angels are gathering around you in celebration that you are finally willing to see how loving and lovable you are. Hope is here with her legion of love angels, guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. It seems that you are really moving beyond the limitations that you once had in this department. But know that whenever you do question your worth, you can call on Hope to shine her golden light upon you. Your angels want you to know that they love and cherish you, and they're grateful that you're giving yourself the same support. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And I have been guided to do 3 of 3 for these. One more for the 7-7 portal. What do they need to hear for the 7-7 portal? Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. I love that that comes through with hope and grace. So share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And I was talking about that earlier when we were talking about sharing your gifts, your ideas, your originality with the world. I think it was with the More, More, More song by Lubelin. And it was talking about sharing your gifts and your talents, not being afraid to share your gifts and your talents with others, right? Paul the Venetian. Paul the Venetian is said to be an ascended form of Paolo Veronese, a famous artist of the Italian Renaissance. So he used to be an artist. Whatever creative ideas you are having at this time, they are inspired by the divine. Paul the Venetian is here to help you channel your gifts. You may have felt blocked or held back in the past, but now it's time to recognize how talented you really are. Follow your bliss and share your grace. Your creativity is a gift to the world, and as you share it with all those around you, you make space in your heart for goodness to enter. Recognize your gifts today and express your creative self in a way that suits you. That's beautiful. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of creativity, having hope and faith in your creative talents and your abilities. Okay, let's get to this one. And I really love that he's got a beautiful rose on the center of his chest. What is up with this? Representing self-love, compassion, empathy, understanding, right? He's cloaked in baby pink, forgiveness. They all have hearts on their chest. It looks like she's got a lei around hers. And orchids. She's got, is it orchids? They look like orchids. Okay. I feel like this deck is missing cards because it feels very thin and light. And I bet you after I'm done, I will find them somewhere that they're not here. 99% sure. Oh my God. So you guys saw when I dropped the cards earlier, I picked them up. This was the card that fell, but I just put it back in the deck. Coventina. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your mind and body. So I was telling you guys how this is a time for like introspection, cleansing of mind, body, spirit, like clutter around you. Because when we clean up the clutter around us, it opens up our crown chakra. So I'm definitely seeing somebody, and I'm seeing a time of peace because she's got the peace in one hand. Let's see, it's her left hand. So she's bringing in peace. The universe is giving to her peace because the left hand is receiving from the universe. So she's got a dove in the left hand. The universe is giving you peace, peace of mind. Maybe you've been struggling and you've been like stressing about, you know, whatever, finances, job, works, whatever. It's like the universe is giving you peace. Like, here's a little piece. And then on her left, she's overflowing with abundance. It's the cup, so emotional energy. So she's giving love. She's giving her heart. She's giving compassion, understanding. She's overflowing with love to give. She's got a lot of love to give. I'm seeing, it's like almost like a rainbow color there. So a wish fulfillment coming through. And in emotions, an emotional wish fulfillment. So something that you've been wanting or you've been missing or needing is coming through. Frankie's so funny. She's the funniest girl in town. She's the funnest girl in town. Okie dokie. Oh my God. It was like, oh my God, so in love, I found you fine. Look at that. How many lions do we get in this reading today? Oh, what happened? It feels like it went dark. Did it get dark? Did it go dark? Anyway, it felt like it went dark for a minute there. So I don't know if, oh, weird. It went dark for a minute there. Look at that. We have 2 lions beside her, Sekhmet. And we have a look at, it's more lavender color again. So definitely seeing the crown chakra is being lit up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful lavender colors. So Sekhmet is the goddess of strength. And we were talking about that with the Katy Perry, got the eye of the tiger. Franklin, you're okay. You want to get down? Or you want to come up here? Why you want to harass me? You want to sit right here in the chair? She is a rascal. I'll tell you what. Okay, where was I? Sekhmet. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So the various meanings are: do not underestimate yourself, don't yield to pressure or temptation, avoid complaining or indulging in negative thinking, engage in weight training and exercise to make your body stronger. So I have been feeling that as well. I feel like my body, like, it just feels very weak, and it's like, it's time to start exercising or like get into weight training again. So Sekhmet, this Egyptian sun goddess, so we kept talking about the Lion's Gate and the sun god, Ra, and Sekhmet, the sun goddess. So seeing something very powerful coming through from now until the Lion's Gate. So she was married to the Egyptian deity Ta. Her name means strong and mighty. Sekhmet is connected with lions, symbolizing her fiercely protective nature, and sometimes appears the lion's head and a woman's body. Call upon Sekhmet to shore upon strength and power. So very powerful energy. Is that the first one that I pulled, or is that a second? Oh yeah, one more. Mother Earth. So you are called upon to help with environmental. So I have been getting this message as well. Helping with Earth. I had posted something about fireworks. Because people don't realize the things that humans do that affect the Earth, or that affect animals, or that affect nature in some way. Okay, Frankie, hold on. Okay, so people don't realize what their actions do to nature, right? When we light fireworks, that's just fireworks is one example. So when you're in a lake and you light fireworks, that stuff comes down into the water, kills the fish. Animals are terrified of fireworks. It messes up their magnetic, equilibrium. Yeah, even soldiers with their PTSD, So if it's like not even caring about your fellow human, all because humans want to see sparkly lights in the sky. So it's one of those things, right? So this is like advocating for Mother Earth, because there's nobody else is going to. Nobody else is going to advocate for her but you, right? So, I mean, sure, there's a few others out there, but it starts with us. Okay, so that was it with Mawu. And I also see, like, you've got the whole world in your hands. You've got the whole world in your hands. The universe is bestowing the world to your hands. Why is this thing? There we go. Okay. So let me continue here. I haven't used these in a while. This is my Cashapp Tarot. Most of the decks that I own, people have bought them for me. They've sent them to me. I'm so grateful. I've only bought a handful. And a Cashapp Tarot was one of the first cards that I bought when I was starting my channel, and I was like, I want to start doing this. And it's a really cool deck. I noticed that I usually only pull like the same cards all the time. So let's see what we pull for the 7-7 portal. On track. OMG, guys. So we had the long black train in the songs, and now we have on track, the one of scrolls. That's crazy, because northbound trains, westbound and eastbound, and the time on the clock. Oh my god, I'm blind as here. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say I'm blind as bad. So it is 3:30, 35, 3:41. Oh my god, 3:41. It's a very important number for me. When Michael had his accident, it was 3:41 in the morning. So one of scrolls. I'm trying to figure out what the scrolls are again, if I am not mistaken. Oh, I don't think I wrote it down. I think the scrolls are, is it swords? Okay, a man. So it's talking about travel. So travel is on the way for somebody, of course, because that represents travel. And then we have the train. So, and I'm also seeing like in Europe how they have the trains that go like, you can go everywhere on the train. I'm seeing that. It's time to decide where you want to go. There's a direction that compels you, so get on board. You will not falter. And it didn't come out reverse, but I want to read it in reverse for whoever needs to hear this. But your ambivalence and waiting for the perfect time may have sabotaged things. This card reverse shows that you're having trouble taking action in a certain direction because of confusion, indecision, or inertia. It's up to you to bring this phase to a close. It will take a greater effort of will and focus, but you can renew your purpose again. Don't worry that your life's journey will be delayed forever. With your determination, you can make the decisions to get back on track. So I would say there's never no wrong time, or there's never a missed opportunity, because if it's your opportunity, the universe will bring it back around to you. So don't ever be afraid that like you missed an opportunity, because your opportunity is always there in an energetic space of time and space. And I just find that I'm flowing much more with this reading because I'm not live, and I don't have to like get distracted and nervous and all that. So this feels good. Okay, let's continue. I wanted to do 3. What time is it here? 50 minutes. We'll go to an hour here. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. In Crescent Moon. Oh wow. Okay, remember I was saying I've only pulled a few cards. I've never pulled this card. This is fabulous. This is in Crescent Moon, and look at how he's doing artwork. So I keep seeing like somebody doing artwork. So in this particular one, he's got a bust. He's doing clay. So I'm seeing somebody look at all the paintings and the drawings in the background, like that, like body paint. You know how they have like the nude models and stuff. I'm seeing like the sketches. I'm seeing a lot of sketches, a lot of clay work. I'm seeing, it looks like this beautiful by the beach. This by the ocean. It almost looks like Italy. Because if you look at the background, it almost looks like Greece or Italy, like somewhere in the Europe. It could even be like Santa Barbara. I'm so cool because I've never pulled this. 6 of Keys. 6 is love. You have the key. You have the key. I really love that. So number 6, 6 and 1 is 7. So 6 of Scrolls opened right almost to it. No. 6 of Keys, my apologies. So I did not open right to it. Key, it's key. If you guys remember, I wrote a post a long time ago called It's Key. It's key. So, this waxing moon on the card shows an exciting time of increase, abundance, and growth. Your efforts have combined with external circumstances, and even the stars have aligned. The stars have aligned, guys. If you've been waiting for the stars to align, they've aligned. If things have been financially tight for you recently, relax. There's a good opportunity for increase in fulfillment in every way, financially, creatively, and even in your reputation and prestige. So just do your work and get ready to receive. So I keep seeing that. I keep seeing like somebody who they're working on their creative stuff and they're not even meaning for it to like go viral or somebody to see it, but somebody does, and like all of a sudden things go crazy, haywire. So yeah, So in reverse, I'm going to read both of them. This reversal shows that a phase decreases here. The moon is waning, the tides are ebbing away, energy, money, and even creative flow may feel tight for a while. The forces around you seem prohibitive. So I don't feel that energy at all. I keep moving back to this other energy of like taking this time to like rest, create, just like focus on you. Think about like when you were a child, what did you like to do when you were a kid? Like focusing on those things. Yeah, really powerful. And I keep focusing on this sculpt. He's like chiseling away at it, chiseling away at something. He's chiseled away at something for a long time, and it's finally reaching the center. He's finally reaching the core, exactly where he wants it. And look at the light, how it hits his arm, almost like his arm is on fire. His right arm is on fire. It's like working so hard or writing so hard or drawing so hard that your arm is like, or holding your phone for too long that you got to shake your arm out. You're like, and it's falling asleep. Okay. I love that I pulled a card that I've never pulled before. That's really special to me. The King of Forces. Oh, it's been a while since I pulled the King of Forces. I think this is the King of Swords, if not mistaken. But I love it because the King of Force is like the universe. Use the Force. I'm seeing like Star Wars. Use the Force. So Star Wars is popping up. I don't know if somebody watches Star Wars shows or is going to be working on a Star Wars show. But Star Wars. King of Forces is right here. Upright. This card indicates the presence of a man who has powerful and positive energy. He comes with good intentions. Gentleness and honesty resonate from him. If you don't know this man yet, his energy will be coming into your life soon. It could be a man or a woman. It doesn't have to be a masculine. He could bring support for a special project, a work issue, or just your life in general. He may also be a possible love interest. So in order to be open to receiving a man of honor, make sure you engage in honoring and being tender toward yourself. For you or a man around you, there could be a position coming up in any area of the career natural to the King of Force, such as electronics, astronomy, physics, geology, alternative fuel, or other earth sciences. Any activity connecting with earth energy. So even clay, like how we got the clay, you're connecting to earth energies there. And nature are beneficial with you at this time. Paint, that's all nature to me. Whether you are male or female, this also reveals an important side of yourself. Feel the balance and beauty of nature and know the powerful forces always moving within and around you. So I keep saying that. I keep seeing like the month of July, I feel like people should go out into nature. Feel nature, feel the force. I mean, I really want to just notice this card. Look at how he's one with the stag, the divine masculine, but he also has the wolf there. The wolf representing leadership, right? The wolf pack. He has his pack of people that protect him when he can't be the pack leader. The pack protects him, right? And the leader protects the pack. So I'm seeing somebody who's coming to take care of you. They're protecting you. Like they're not going to let you get hurt or fall. And I really love the stream is there, being sustained, right? We do have a lot of water energy in all these. So somebody being around water. And I'm seeing the bunny there, representing fertility. Usually represents abundance, money coming in. So definitely seeing money coming in, you manifesting money in some way. And I'm seeing the Aurora Borealis for some reason. Okay, where are we? Oh yeah, I wanted to do these cards. Quest, a spiritual quest. I'm seeing somebody going on a quest. So I kept seeing like some sort of spiritual quest. Here it is again. You decide, and I keep seeing this childlike nature, like deciding which way to go. Throat chakra as well. So if your throat chakra resonating, I'm going to pull all three of them out before I look at them. Soulmate. A quest for a soulmate. Soulmate coming in. Gratitude. Look at that. This is beautiful. Oh, I love this. So gratitude for your friendships, going on a quest. So we have the third eye and the throat chakra right here. Look at this lady. She looks pregnant. Pregnant with possibilities. But I'm seeing gratitude. And look at We have the like weeds growing, like I forgot what these are called. And we have, it almost looks like they're growing around here, the vines of it. We definitely have a soulmate coming, but you're divinely protected, but you see it, you visualized it, and you've seen it with your third eye. I feel like somebody's dreamt of this. I feel like somebody has dreamt of somebody recently, and that is your sign right now. Your arms are wide open to receive it. This childlike, awe-filled energy, like arms wide open. And just this sense of gratitude for the experience, right? For the journey, this sense of gratitude for this soulmate that's coming in or that's here. Because look at, he's like visualizing it. There it is. There she is. He's thinking about her, or her thinking about him, etc. But they're thinking about each other. I feel like, I was saying that at the beginning, right? Like I was feeling like somebody from the past coming back, like somebody's been thinking about you. And here it is as confirmation. Right here, the King of Forces. I'm almost hearing Jamiroquai. So, oh, look at that. Oh no, I thought I opened right to it. But so let's start with Quest. I really love this card. I'm going to show it to you guys in just a second so you guys can get a better view of it. Navy. So I'm seeing the Navy. So somebody maybe in the military. There is bravery here and the ability to face the truth head on. So there's the bravery again. We kept talking about bravery. So it says, when I am somewhere else, my life will have meaning. And this is the constantly feeling of like never being happy where you are, but always feeling happy. Like once I do this, I'll be happy. Once I do this, or I go here, I'll be happy. Once I move in here, I'll be happy. Never just being happy in the present. Always feeling that your happiness is somewhere else than where you currently are. So you may be on a quest that is unnecessary. Allow yourself the space for self-discovery. It's time to take a risk. Where in my life do I need to walk my talk? Being open to wisdom, imagined dangers. Face everything and rise. Commitment to your path. So, I feel like in this card, it's like having the bravery of the child. Like the child is just adventurous and he just goes. He doesn't, have you ever met like a kid that just walks around, gets into danger? They don't really think about anything, right? But there's always an adult figure making sure that they're okay. And I feel like that's us as humans. We go and do stuff, but there's always the signs and synchronicities that are guiding us to safety, to safe waters, but also allowing us to still live. So we had gratitude. I am so glad you are in my life. So this is for the soulmates. You have these soulmates that you're so glad they're in your life. Gratitude raises our vibration to a higher level. If you are unhappy in any relationship, Lucy reminds you that it is always in your power to change it. Lucy, her name's Lucy. There's no mystery to being a good person. Good people just do good things. There's no mystery to it, right? And I don't like to call people good or bad. Like everybody has the capacity to do good and do bad. But there's some people that just, their automatic switch is always doing bad shit. They're always either talking shit about somebody, or they're just always being negative, or, they're always being hurtful. But then there's people that are constantly always striving to think about before they speak, or they're making sure that their words align with who they are as a person. So that, I don't know why that's popping up. So the key idea is, who is the person I admire the most? Why? How can I live at that level? So who do you admire, and how could you live at their level? So key ideas: friendship. So I was seeing pregnancy for somebody. Unconditional love towards self and others. Appreciation, recognition, and esteem. So Lucy's best friend writes a letter to Lucy's unborn child. She does this so that one day the child will understand how extraordinary her mother is. Lucy is a friend from indigo, someone who always supports, never judges, always sees the good side, whatever the circumstance, and uplifts all those around her. In the letter, her gratitude for Lucy shines through. So is there like a grateful, something you're really grateful for? Someone you're really grateful for. A soulmate that you're really grateful for. So soulmate, down to the root chakra. Here we go. It is time to face my true feelings. So where have you not been facing your true feelings? This is usually sometimes is like the, to me, is like the secret admirer card sometimes, right? That's very interesting. I'm not going to read this story because it's, It's interesting. But anyways, the personal inquiry is, what truth am I embracing? This card indicates no longer living a lie. Oh my gosh, so we were talking about 777 being the truth card and living in your authenticity and living in your truth, right? Key idea, speaking your truth, choosing love, freedom through transformation. There's transformation again. Resistance to commitment, an unexpected outcome, and new truths. So new truths being revealed. Somebody's finding out the truth about something, right? And that truth is going to lead them back to their soulmate. Authenticity, treasure, and trust. So yeah, there's like some sort of a past relationship that's coming back. New truths have been revealed or shown to them. And they're grateful. Like they've gone from seeing things a certain way to now being grateful for the experience. This light keeps changing on me, but like it's not changing. It's the screen. That's very weird. That is beautiful. So this King of Forces energy could be male or female, but it's somebody who's very inspiring, who's very, magical, strong, powerful, right? They've got the whole world in their hands. What are we at? 105. I'm going to do 3 of the chakra cards to kind of see where I'll get to those, but I want to see like what are we working on chakra wise during this portal. So I guess this is part 2. My dog's food alarm went off, so I guess I'm just going to continue. It's going to be fast, but I wanted to make sure I finished this. So I'm seeing somebody who is going through some sort of breakup. So I was seeing that earlier as well. I was seeing somebody like going through a breakup and then them allowing to see, here comes Frankie, them allowing to see the truth about things, right? So, from pain comes truth. From the heartache of something comes truth. Like maybe somebody received their karma. Like I'm thinking of like somebody who cheated in the past, but then now they got cheated on, so they're feeling that. And then it helps them to be grateful for the person that they initially cheated on. Like now I'm sorry, now I see. So I'm seeing that. Releasing pain and forgiveness I'm seeing. So somebody forgiving. Okay. Pulling yourself together. So yeah, I am seeing somebody who like was going through heartbreak, or breaking up with somebody, and they're pulling themselves together. I feel like they were stabbed in the back, and it's a lot of swords energy. We did have a lot of sword energy coming through, so I feel like they were stabbed in the back, stabbed in the heart, stabbed in many different ways. Now this came through upright, so learning from past mistakes, learning from past hardships. Letting go of fears, because face everything and run, or whatever, however that goes, right? So an ending, I kept seeing that an ending is coming, but a rebirth, a spiritual rebirth. And this is like that tower energy that I kept seeing. Like somebody's heart is broken, they're going through some pain. I'm also seeing heart pain, which is interesting. A heart attack. Somebody had a heart attack. Maybe somebody who passed had a heart attack, but I was seeing a heart attack, and I kept seeing the arm, and usually the arm radiates first when there's a heart attack, and I keep getting a heart attack. I'm seeing so this was reversed, right? But in upright, it talks about severing ties with those that hurt you, right? But when it was in reverse, so pulling yourself together, realizing that these people were no longer meant to be in your life. And then we're going to pull one more. Well, the tarot brought out some energy. NRG. Oh, I love it. So look at that. So you were hurt in all this in the past. You were hurt, stabbed in the back, etc., lied to in the past. And now the universe is bringing you the lovers. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. So this month, there's love coming, a soulmate connection, because this is a partnership. And I was seeing that in the videos that I posted this past week. Partnership, unity, love. So 2 cups being reciprocated. Both cups have the same amount of energy in it. It's a mirror. And look and there's the lion with the wings on it. So like a Leo, or in August, or what is it? Leo season, July, late July. In August, I'm seeing somebody having a proposal or an engagement or a marriage. but definitely seeing a partnership coming together and somebody communicating their truth to you. Not a secret admirer, but it could be somebody from your past that's coming forward. And they have a new appreciation for you now. They've been through this, they've been through the ringer, right? And now they're like, oh, I didn't appreciate this person when I had, like, oh man, like, what was I doing? Okay. Slowing down, like the turtle. So yes, so in this portal, we were talking about what's coming through the portal. So healing heartbreak, healing betrayal. People, like, I keep seeing with the stabbing in the back, who are you trusting? The friendships thing keeps popping up. You're trusting people who, you know, they talk about others behind your back. They're also talking about you behind your back. So, and you know that, but you still stay in connection with them for whatever reason. So this is like saying, put it. But anyways, learning from past mistakes, moving beyond it, and finding partnerships that are love-based, heart-centered based, empathetic, kind. These are your people, right? These other people are not your people, right? These backstabbers, these liars, these, you know, they treat you like a doormat. They're bitter people. They're very jealous people. They like to badmouth people. They're always complaining, always negative. They're users. Those are not your people. These are your people. And this is what's coming in. We're closing these cycles, letting these people go, and bringing these people in that are love. And it's a slow and steady process. So this month is all about, and the 7 is the turtle. Turtle is all about slow and steady spirituality, introspection, wisdom through wisdom gained through adversity, right? And here it is. There he is. Look at him. And he's got little rainbow, you know, and look at his creativity. So I'm seeing being creative, slowing down and creating. No, nothing. Oh my gosh. Nothingness. So this is technically the Hermit card in this deck. And what was I saying? This is a time of introspection. Dark, right? Going inward. And in the inward, when we close our eyes, it's darkness. There's nothingness. It's a void. So I'm seeing somebody meditating, somebody going inward, somebody like manifesting something from the void. Whether it's this love partnership or whatever, I'm seeing changes, evolution, flowering. Oh my gosh, look at another lotus. So we had a lotus come through with these cards. Here we go. Here it is. So lotus. And I love, she's got the mudras, and she's sitting there, she's meditating, and she's bringing in, and she's flowering, she's blooming, she's blossoming, right? So the lotus, it's in the dark, it's in nothingness for a very long time, and then finally it starts to bloom, and its petals hit the sun, and the sun touches the petals, and it blooms. And that's you. You're this lotus flower. You are blooming. Look how beautiful she is. She's got white and black hair representing yin and yang. She's balanced, right? She's no longer, you know, she's balanced. She realizes her worth. She's got Venus all over her chest. And I love it because I think we have a moon in Venus, or Venus in something right now. And look at the rainbows on each arm. So we were talking about giving and receiving. Wish fulfillment coming in. Wish fulfillment. She's granting wishes. Wishes are being granted for her, and now she's granting those wishes. So she's giving from what she's received to those that need it. And she knows that when she does that, the universe gives it back to her. Such a beautiful... I'm so glad I've never pulled that card before, so I'm really excited about that. I love it. Let's see what we get here. Oh my God. Numite, the healer. I really love it. It's a very powerful crystal for healing, but it's like, it's kind of like, to me, it's very close to moldavite, but it's a very magical crystal. Prenite, your heart, trusting. Where are you not trusting? And you're starting to trust now. And we have citrine, abundance. So money is coming in. You're trusting that abundance is coming, and you're it's magically manifesting. Numite is, I love Numite. We got Numite, which I don't think I've pulled Numite in a very long time. And here it is. It's the powerful healer, right? When you're going journeying into the darkness. So, Stone of the Warrior and the Shaman supports on the journey into shadow self, creating a sacred space to obtain deep wisdom, strength, and courage. So it's kind of like these two cards put together. Increases strength and endurance during difficult times. Assist on the journey to self-mastery. Assist to love all aspects of yourself. So, very powerful crystal. Trenite is the heart chakra. Supports in rebuilding of trust in a relationship. So if you've been in a relationship and so this is what's funny about past relationships coming back, right? Especially if they've hurt you or cheated on you in the past or lied to you or something, right? It's hard to trust again. But you always have to reset. If you decide to start the relationship again, you can't take that stuff into the new relationship. You have to like reset. Whoa, the card fell out of there. Linda Apple. Supports in rebuilding of trust in a relationship, encourages you to believe in yourself and your dreams, activates the wisdom of the heart and mind. So it's time for you to trust on a deeper level. We live in such a crazy world with many perspectives and delusions, and at times it can be challenging to trust what is going on within and around us. So this helps you trust. And remember, we were talking about conspiracy theories and learning to trust what is real versus what is not. Anything could sound good and real. Anything can, right? But is it? That's the thing. Is it really true? So this helps you trust. This is an ultimate crystal if you have issues with trust, and which is interesting because it's a 7-7 portal, and the 7-7 portal is about trust. So if you're having issues with trust, this is a very powerful crystal to start trusting. Trusting others in relationships, trusting that the universe is providing for you. Trusting, right? Trusting your healing abilities, trusting, wow, the light changed again. And it's not changing around me, it's just changing here. Weird. So citrine, abundance, we already know citrine is the most abundant crystal of them all. Purification crystal on all levels. So we had the purification card, so this is a great card for purification. Assists in manifesting wealth and abundance. Shifts old patterns of integrity. Shifts old patterns of negativity. But I said integrity because I feel like that was meant to be said. Brings in the joy and magic of life. So these magic. So bringing in magic and joy, coming through loud and clear. Okay, and let's get this final ones. 1, 2, 3. So we have malachite, clearing, cleansing. Number 7. Oh my gosh, look at that. We have 7 and 7. Silver, the lunar path. This is the moon. So we have 7 and 7. And then we have here 9, a Apophyllite, astral travel. So I'm definitely seeing somebody astral traveling, having a lot of dream activity, a lot of dream things coming on. Let's see what the animal is for these. Actually, I had other card I wanted to pull down here, but I couldn't see it because it was down here. Venus, the planet of love. I posted my chart for on TikTok for people to interpret it on their own. I know my chart already, I know what it means. But I like seeing other people's interpretation of maybe I missed something, and so everybody's like, oh my God, you have so much Venus energy, divine feminine energy. So I thought that was really cool. So we have Venus love. So love is coming through this portal, and we were just talking about that we are Venus, something is happening right now. Venus is it in Scorpio? I think it's in Scorpio or Pisces. I do not remember, but love is coming through. We have love twice coming through. The sun, oh my God, sunbeam. So we have the sun god. We had the goddess over here, Sekhmet, and so we have sun, essence, energy, self-awareness, life force, spirit, creativity, masculine. So we have the feminine and the masculine coming together. Bottom of the deck, assets, money coming, but we're not going to use that one. I want to pull one. Sextile, opportunity. So there's opportunities not only for love, but for money coming in, and creative opportunities as well. There's definitely some creative opportunities coming because we see the palette there. Door open, wide open, and you're very unique. What you do is very unique. Your art is very unique. you're very unique, because we have the snowflakes there, and the snowflakes represent to me somebody who's very, like, they're all individual, they're all unique. So there's a wish fulfillment coming here as well, welcoming a wish fulfillment sextile. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to read silver malachite. I'm just going to read the little quick thing and we're done. I want to see what animal they are. So the animal totem is the rhinoceros, and the rhinoceros has the horn, and the horn represents the third eye, right? It represents third eye abilities, third eye magic. Malachite is also a very healing crystal. So the keywords are clearing, healing, hidden process, the solar plexus chakra, healing path, purification again. So we have 3 purification cards. So what do you need to purify? Maybe you need a detox of some sort, whether it's around your body, etc. A detox. Trusting yourself. So once again, trust. There's the 7-7. Trust. Letting go of any fear or guilt or frustration. Letting go of any blocks, that pathways of growth. Okay, so then we have silver. So silver animal is the wolf, and then we did get a wolf over here. So we have 2 wolves. I'm seeing wolves. They have great symbolism in Native American culture. Definitely represent leadership, representing strength, a pride, family, togetherness. So the lunar path, the moon, the goddess self. So this is the feminine goddess, the divine feminine. Expression, emotion, fertility. Fertility popped up over here. Somebody's getting pregnant, or having fertile. They're very fertile in either their creativity, their abundance, etc. Fertile time. Their voice, pathway of Isis, child, the wolf, goddess Hecate, and menopause. So maybe somebody's going through menopause as well. So number 7. And then we also have apophyllite, one of my favorite crystals. Astral travel, number 9. From chaos comes clarity. Here it is, 9. The ending of a cycle, going into something new. You've learned a lot of lessons, right? You have wisdom gained. So the animal totem is the horse, especially a white horse. And white horses themselves represent magical things happening, right? So keywords are astral travel, the pyramids, dreams. So I'm seeing somebody having a lot of dreams. I know I had some very strange dreams last night. Very powerful. They felt so real. So pyramids, flying dreams, a lot of dreams. This is the crystal for dreams. If you want to have dreams, I recommend apophyllite. Pegasus. So there's the horse again. Spirit to physical connection, makes clear the path between levels of self, channeling, octahedron of light. The octahedron. So I've been posting a lot of like the dodecahedron, I can't say it, the octahedron, all the hedrons, the platonic solids have been popping up a lot, the basic building blocks of life. So a lot of like, what is it called? A lot of sacred geometry coming through. Pay close attention to your dreams. They're trying to talk to you. So there was something in your dreams. Wow, very powerful. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you so much. So there's a lot of things coming through this portal. We have a lot of love coming through this portal. We have a lot of creativity, but definitely a lot of solitude and quiet time, a lot of releasing, letting go. So look at all these, the swords that popped up to me was like letting go of people that are hurting you. They're stabbing you in the back, and they're hurting your heart. So you're letting go of the heartache, heart pain, people that have hurt you in the past. You're letting go of that, and you're allowing love to come in, because we had 3 love cards come through. You're being great. You're having gratitude for the experience, and just a lot of hope is coming through, right? Here's the hope. So much great things coming. Magic. A lot of moon energy coming through as well. Slow and steady wins the race. So really take this month to kind of get into like introspection, go to like a spiritual retreat, or go to a sound bath, or go to like a crystal shop. Like go where you can just be quiet. You don't have to do a lot of talking. Try to stay away from people whose energy is very harsh, or who bring you to their level in a sense. But yeah, great things are coming this month, and I feel like it's going to be a very powerful portal from now until 8/8. actually now until 11/11, it's going to be fast moving. So take this month to kind of just slow down and just focus on you, and the next month is going to be like fast moving. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys always make me smile, and I appreciate you guys. I have so much gratitude for you guys. So, namaste, everybody.